Okay guys, so today the topic is special for you. I know many people ask me about how to develop things connect with our mind and how to achieve success. So everything what I will share with you today, it will be very useful based of the experience from my life, from my projects, and also how I work with the people. And the most important things with this, I think there's so many different ways how to achieve your success. There's so many definitions, but I want to focus on definition, something what is unique also for you. We talk also about NLP, it's neuro-linguistic programming, and it was very popular, let's say 20 years, around 15 years ago in Europe, in USA, and still developing because people still want to achieve more, they want to be better, faster. But now it's what I observe on the market and also about personal development. It's evolution. It's more connected with also with balance in life, connect with how we can develop also our, let's say, soul to have more peace, more patient, and be more calm in our life. Because you know the success is always the price with many different things. Sometimes it's the family, sometimes it's the responsibility for others. So we need to know there's always a price when we want to achieve more about our mind and be better in our life or business or our career, work or school, right? So for those one who are basically interested only in neuro-linguistic programming, you should know this topic touch many different things, because it's not only connect with our mind, it's also connect with our life, connect with our passion, with our family, with the relationship, and also with our inner journey. So because I'm also started things from the business, how to improve ourselves, how to be better, how to earn more money, how to know the skills what helped me to live on the better quality life. So we can start basically from this, from typical neuro-linguistic programming information, what it is, how it works, why it can be useful for you, and how you can apply those to real life. Because the real problem is not about the knowledge. It's easy to get the information. It's easy to learn things from the books, from the workshops, from the school and things like that. The problem is we not apply basically nothing, right? It's mostly it's like few percent. So we talk now about not the IQ, we talk about EQ, so about intelligent emotional. It's more useful than our traditional IQ would give us just information and knowledge to repeat. We learn new skills, we learn how to create something new, how to be independent, and how to make something what is connect individual with you. So what I give mostly about the workshop, it's not the information. I give you just space when you can practice, when you can use right now information what you learn on this workshop, what you already know, because I know the knowledge, it's not like magical things for mostly all of you. It's the point is to learn something and trying to use this, apply to real life, and it's the point, it's the most important things. So execution is the point, not to learn new things. And if we do it if we start on other side to learn how to execute, then going to the workshop to read some book will be much better, and the quality will be also very, very high, because it's the point when we have some knowledge, when we have some information, when we have a lot of things on our head. Now how I can execute, how I can do it. So let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the journey about NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, how it works, and where it came from, right? And the story, it's connect also with the psychology, because there's many different ways how to understand this, but the point is it's about people who created. The people who created it, it's, let's say, Bandler and Grinder, and they also came from the psychology of our behavior. So it's connect, let's say, with the useful psychology, when we not base information of our, of books, of things what it's already someone experienced. We base of the someone individual experience. And when we listen others about someone problem, about what someone want to achieve, then we can understand better, because what is good for me, it's not necessary to be good for you, and opposite, right? So also you need to update your the things what you learn. You need to be aware what's going on around you, because if not, you just learn something what you learned from the past, and it's not the point. You need to be ready, because we change the education system every few years. What you learn on the school 5 years ago, mostly it's not, it doesn't work anymore. So it's good to have the information what is based of the reality, and it's also based of your experience and your life, because what you learn in Europe maybe will be not useful in Philippines, right? And opposite. So we need to know what's going on. We need to know the culture. We need to know the social behavior. We need to know how also ourselves, how we work on the different markets, and the most important things, what we think and what we feel about this, because this can also help you to attract more good things to our life. I know it's based more like, the law of attraction, but the point it's exactly like that. All psychology only based of our mind, how it works. If it works 5 times, for most people they think it will works another time, but it's not like that. The risk and the possibilities, it's always different. There's so many different things, ways how it can change. So it's good to have value and understanding on these things. Like it's few examples, right? When it was in the 1956, what I remember, it was the guy who, it was the limit about runners who have, I think they run 1 kilometer, and they cannot reach the some part of the limit. It was like 1 minute or 4 minutes. It's not the point. The point is for the many years they cannot make less than 1 minute, for example. And they tried many years, nobody can do it. And one day one guy came, and on this day he broke the limit. He ran less than 1 minute. And what's happened after? Of course, it was the world champion, a world record, and it was very awesome. But after 1 week, after even after 1 week, many different people, like 100 people, beat him and make the same record, the last 1 minute. And what's going on, right? Because for many years people think it's impossible and they cannot do it, but after all, one guy break the limit, and after him 100 or even 1,000 people did the same. So you can see the difference between belief system and also the possibilities what you can do in your life. So many different things can happen in your life, because what is impossible for me, for you can be very possible, and opposite. So don't try to learn from your past, because the past not exist anymore. It's also reality. We have memories, we have some experience what we remember, but the truth is it's a past. And what we can do it right now, we can create our future, and we can create right now our future based what we see and what we understand now. So let's focus on the things what we have right now, not about the past, about psychology, psychology of success. We can focus on things what we understand right now and what it's connect with our reality. About even when we learn things about meditation, about even yoga, we mostly don't know where it came from. We don't know the story, but so we need to also update how you work with this, how you resonate with this, because maybe meditate for 1 hour will be very hard for you, and I think for most of you it will be super hard, like also for me. But if we'll update this information, how you can connect with your life, with yourself, maybe it will be like dynamic meditation, something what you can move, will be more things connect with you, what you like, it will be easier for you. The same how it works with our mind. You need to update. You cannot, put yourself to old behavior because it doesn't work anymore. Maybe it works before. Also, when I had people on my coaching, I also gave the information. Give me problem what you have right now, so then we can work on it. Sometimes what you learn, it's not necessary to apply, because you can know a lot of things, but you need to also understand your skills. You need to understand what with which part of you are good at, because it's not necessary to develop things what you are suck. It's not the point. You need to learn and grow up with these things what it's really connect with you, when you feel good, and when you have already some connection with this, and even some small success, because it's also guide you when you need to go, and from this we can go forward. So also about the story NLP, it was many different ways, because people also treat this like a way to cheat people. They use this like for manipulation, how to sell more things. Mostly also in the network marketing business or sale business, people learn how to connect with others, how to use some strategy to manipulate others. And of course, it's on some level it can work, but for the short time, right? We know the karma, it works. We know if we do it, if something sucks for people, it will come back to us. So maybe if you treat this like short-term, benefits, cool, but what I offer, it's long-term. It's something what I can use more than 1, 10, 20 years. So then you can have skills what will be connect with you. You will be always doing this, even if you are not aware, and it's never you never disturb to anyone, and never it will be negative for anyone. So I think we're talking about pure, with the good intention, with the value, when it will be good for you and for others, because when it's win-win, then we can talk about the business, we can talk about career, we can talk about the relationship, because it must be balanced, and it must be always good for others. When it's good for others, it's good for you. So it's good tip for you. I think it's if you watch this already, you are on the direction when you want to do it good things, good shit, and it's what we talk here right now. And so on this level, when we talk about neuro-linguistic programming, there's things what it's connect with our mind, how fast you can get the information and you can use this. Also, basic understanding about NLP is the modeling, how I can get some skills what someone have, how I can achieve the same things what someone achieved before me. And it's the simple lesson, because if someone achieves something, it means it's possible. If someone did something, it means it's possible. So we can learn how to do it on the similar level, or even faster, because if someone tried something for 5 years, and after this maybe this person writes some book, and then we can just read this book and we can learn the same. Maybe not 5 years, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, but it will be faster, because it's called evolution. It's called how you can learn, and how you can learn from others, from other mistakes. You need to make your own mistake, but the point is you can learn from others, because it's good to have someone who give you some information. The second thing, it's also to get the skills, to get the experience for someone, to exactly copy this person and trying to check what's going on there. If the person have some skills connect with the attitude, maybe this person wake up every morning, maybe this person just work hard. Like I advise to you, whatever you do, and when you want to achieve your success, work hard. That's the point. And from this, you can move forward, because if you have some skills from some person, then you can use to your life, and then you can attract good things to your life. You just need to move, and you just need to use this, because it's the point. Whatever you learn from someone, if you don't use, it'll be useless, right? So the modeling, the basic standard understanding of NLP, is the modeling. So copy someone, apply to your life, also adjust to yourself. Check what it's more connect with you, maybe something not, maybe something what you need to get out from your box, and then you can move forward, right? So these few things about modeling, it's the basic.